rang my missus because I was late, and I was like in tears.
Yeah.
Like, you're never gonna believe us.
At what point did you cry?
Oh, mate! As soon as the roof went,
Really?
like that, yeah, because I thought this is my brand new car, man. And I rang my missus like, "Well, you're not gonna believe what's happened," like, and she went, "I didn't want to go to the ballet."
Oh, by the way, this podcast does contain swearing, mostly by Tom, because obviously I'm on the One Show. I would never. Why are you late?
Taxi broke down, tyre popped, bang, smoke in the air.
There's no
chaos. Nah, there was no smoke, but there was a motorbike who like trying to wave us down, and the taxi driver thought
It's like Mission Impossible.
Yeah, taxi driver thought he was complaining. I was like, "No, I think the tyre's gone," and it turns out the tyre had gone.
To be honest, I'm quite glad we started on a car thing, because out of every single person that's ever told me a car story,
Yeah,
you have the worst car story.
this car story gives me PTSD. Like, I can't go into underground car parks. Basically, what happened?
Everything sounds. Why does that? I don't know why it sounds so sexual.
Mate.
Honestly, I could never go into an underground car park.
Yeah, it does sound sexual, but it was not sexual at all.
Right. So for context.
For context, I bought a very nice car.
Go on.
With like
You bought no. You're not.
I bought the car.
You bought the car.
Yeah.
I had this car.
Yeah.
Like.
And so you know it is a great car.
Every lad knows.
Yeah.
The G-Wagon is the car.
The car.
And I'll be honest, I couldn't pull it off. Like I did it. I did it for 2 years, and then I don't know how it took me 2 years, but it took me 2 years to pull up to the petrol station, see myself in the reflection, and I went, I'm not that guy.
Yeah, I look like a knob. I still do look like a knob. But
no, but you're
I
an
love
artist. You got tattoos that are like, you know, you go on stage, you wear boots.
Yeah, I do wear boots.
No, boots and flats. You can pull it off. But anyway, so you got a car.
So I bought the car.
Yeah.
And
how long have we had it since at this point?
I've had it 6 days.
6 days. Right.
Yeah, so I thought, I'll take it into central London because my missus said, "Do you want to go to the ballet?" And I was like,
to the ballet?
To the ballet, yeah.
Right, 6 days into owning a G-Wagon, you're driving it to the ballet.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's fashionable.
So I was like, do I want to go to the ballet? Not really, but I'll go. But what I'll do is I'll give it the big one in London and drive the G-Wagon into central London. So drive into London, and I've got a real bad bladder problem as well, right? If I need a wee, as everybody knows, needing a wee is the worst feeling in the world.
You're one of them.
I'm one of them. So I'm like, I have to pull over. Central London can't go anywhere. So I put on Waze parking, so it sends me to this car park.
Yeah.
So it's an underground car park, and I'm looking at like that yellow thing that flops off the
restriction.
Yeah, the restriction. And if I'm going to be honest, it did hit it, but in my mind I was like, well, it's only like a little bit hitting it, so it's fine.
See, if that's me, second I touch it, if I'm in a new car, I'm putting it in reverse.
But the story gets worse because it hit, and I was like, should I do this? But then I had like 4 cars pull up behind me, so I'm like,
fear.
Well, now I can't back out.
Well, of course you can.
I know I could have. Looking back, I should have just been like reverse out, but I was like, had the fear. Let's just go and see what happens.
And can I say as well, like, you had the fear, and also that car is big,
huge.
Like, and you kind of feel like you don't want to look like, if you back out, you look like, I can't drive this properly.
Yeah. It's like, how big's your dick? Do you know what I mean? So I was like, right, I'm just got to go for it. So gone down, I was like, this is actually all right. Sound. I'm like, because obviously it's got a sunroof, so you can kind of see out. I was like, this is all right. Yeah. And then loads of piping turned out, and basically this car park was under a hotel. So all this piping turned up, and I was like, oh my God. And I'm just going slowly, and all I'm hearing is like that. And I'm like, oh my God, my brand new car. And then all of a sudden, I'm seeing like the roof being like ripped open. Yeah. So it's now becoming a convertible.
Why aren't you stopping?
Well, I couldn't, man. I couldn't. I'm like halfway in now.
No, but like, you want a convertible.
Yeah, I know, but then everything just went dark, right? and cold. And I'm fucking sat in this brand new G-Wagon with human waste. There's tampons in the car. There's like I've got a white suit on because I'm going to the ballet.
You wore a white suit?
I wore a white suit to the ballet.
Oh my God.
So now I'm like,
I'm so pleased this happened to you.
Covered in waste, and honestly, I had to do the whole journey again because I had to turn the car around.
Okay, but when we say like, okay, so it's poo, right? Or
Yeah.
it's waste.
Yeah.
Is it like chunks of poo, or is it like just water?
No, there's like full on solid poos. And I'm like, oh my days. And this is like weeks of fucking
Did you go
sewage.
to the doctors after?
Mate,
You should do.
I know. Well, no, listen. I got up and rang my missus because I was late. And I was like, in tears.
Yeah.
Like, you're never going to believe what's
At what
happened.
point did you cry?
Oh, mate, as soon as the roof went...
Really?
Like that, yeah, because I thought, this is my brand new car, man. And I rang my missus like, well, you're not going to believe what's happened. Like, and she went, I fucking knew you didn't want to go to the ballet. I couldn't believe her reaction. I remember we went over different names, didn't we? And you said you about, and I said, that's perfect.
Well, I love that.
Yeah.
That's
So well
as
done
easy as
to
it
you,
is.
bruv.
Thank you very much.
Do we introduce each other?
What, like me introduce you and you introduce me?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I mean, I'd hope that someone
Yours
clicking on this podcast should know who it is. But I mean,
Yeah.
I know who you are.
Go on then.
All right, welcome to the podcast, featuring the latest version to the UK of Emily Sandé.
Oh, wow.
I'd say the modern day Emily Sandé.
Yeah.
Because you find an England football game, he's probably singing at it.
Done it.
Soccer Aid, he's probably singing at it.
And
Have you done an FA Cup game?
No, but I've done NFL.
You've done NFL.
Yeah.
He's singing at it.
I'm singing at it.
exactly. Gets where water can't.
Exactly.
Tom Grennan. Tom
Well,
Grennan.
I'll give you a round of applause.
Thank you very
for that
much. Also, the voice of Gillette.
one. I'm going to keep this short and sweet.
Go on.
The king of the nepo, baby.
Yeah. Oh wow.
The master of talking shit.
Yeah.
And a fella who definitely still gets an allowance off his dad. It's Mr. Roman Kemp.
Thank you. Thank you. I wish I did. Genuinely.
Did you ever have an allowance?
No.
No.
I never had an allowance.
No.
Did you?
No.
I don't like get
I had
that.
a fucking paper round at 13, mate.
Oh, that's it. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, I had mates. Paper round.
Yeah, man.
Really?
Brutal. It's brutal. Yeah.
But how far
It
do you
was-
actually have to go?
Mate, I'm telling you.
How many
Monday
papers you got?
to Sunday. Ah.
Wait,
at least-
Monday to Sunday?
Yeah, it was a 7-day.
Oh, so it wasn't like a...
Nah, it was like a daily paper for the house.
I'm sure that's
like
like
daily
against
paper.
child labour.
Mate, well, it
doing
felt like that.
7 days.
It felt like that. I had to make snow. Remember when like you get days off school for snow?
Yeah.
I'd be out there early morning, 6 o'clock, delivering the papers.
But are you doing it American style?
no,
or is
throwing
it...
them. No,
Yeah.
I wish. Because
So,
that'd be
how'd you
so
do...
easy.
so what are you doing?
Jump off your bike, put a letter in the door, off to the next one.
So you were flyering?
No,
Flyer?
I did flyers as well for Lidl, to be fair.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but I'm not going to lie. I did a little bit of fly tipping on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, just...
Chuck
That's what I was
them
going
in
to
the
say.
bush
Yeah.
I did. I won't know.
How many... No, so,
Mate, there was
so you
thousands
go
of
and
them
collect-
things, by the way.
You go and collect the newspaper.
Yeah, from the shop.
Because,
from
I-
Budgeon. It was what was
Yeah, from Budgeons.
Yeah, it was called Budgeons. Yeah.
Yeah. OG shop.
What was your first job?
I was 15...
And it was on TV.
It wasn't. I was making tea I was basically making tea and doing niche for a music management company. But no, I never really had like my first proper job was, I think my first proper job was working in, yeah, I'd say a proper job. Probably working in a gym.
Really?
Awful.
Doing what? PTing?
PT.
What, you were a PT?
Me, a PT.
Were you?
Yeah.
play.
But when realistically, if you're working in a gym in
Imagine
in
you.
Rickmansworth,
Right, lads.
PT.
Squatting.
Yeah, exactly.
fair play.
Why is that so funny?
Don't know, because I couldn't imagine you
No,
like,
why can you not imagine me
running
doing that?
a PT class.
No, but it was mostly doing it for old people. To be fair, the gym was where we met.
It was, yeah. It
I
was.
think I like it's.
Can you remember though?
Yes, I remember it very well.
Do you actually? Yeah.
I remember it for one very good reason.
Why?
I was getting ready to go and do my session.
Yeah.
Now, as I'm getting changed, I think you finished your session, and I think the first time I actually saw you, you were fully naked.
I think that's where I remember.
Yeah. I mean, how long ago was that? What?
Mate, that was
7
about
years ago?
7-8 years ago.
7-8 years ago?
I think I went straight out and look to see if you were following me. Because I was following you.
No way.
You weren't following me though.
No, I wouldn't be following you.
No, you
no
wasn't.
idea who you are.
No, exactly.
What songs did you have out then?
I think Found What I've Been Looking For had probably been out then.
Did you?
Yeah, but I wasn't being played like on.
You hadn't done
Capitol
like
and
the album.
No.
No, but I followed you back.
Yeah, you followed me back. Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you
yeah,
message
yeah.
me or did I message you?
I probably messaged you, to be fair, saying nice to meet you, because I'm polite, mate.
No, it wasn't. Be real. The only reason you've done that is because you thought,
Leg up.
yeah. But you can be honest.
Yeah,
you can be
to be
genuinely
fair.
honest.
To
like,
be honest, I don't come from a world that you come from.
No.
So you are very much
pretentious.
yes.
Yeah.
No, but you know a lot of celebrities. I didn't.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought, well, maybe this is like a celebrity friend I could have at the time. Hey, we played football.
Nah, we had, what was it? Was it your party after the Brits that we went to?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Where was
Didn't
that?
you come with Lewis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
It was an odd party. That it was after the Brits. I was nominated, didn't win.
Oh.
I know, gutted.
Did you think you were going to win?
At that point, yeah, actually, I did.
But I always think that management surely know.
Yeah, they probably did, but I'm competitive, mate. You know I am.
Did you tell them, don't tell me?
Yeah, I was like,
Did
do
you
not tell me if I've won or not.
Oh no!
Because I wanted
and
it
then
to be
don't
a
need to, fella. You
spontaneous
lost.
thing. Exactly. Like that year, I was up for a Brit, up for an Ivor, and up for something.
And up for an Ivan Avello.
Yeah, mate. And I remember.
Fair.
And I guess who beat me?
Who?
Guess.
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
It's fair.
So you
What
can't-
was the song? Shape You.
Yeah, I think it probably was actually. So you can't beat that, really, can you?
I mean, if you are going to be beat by anyone,
It's Sheeran. Yeah.
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 Who beat you into the Brit?
Sheeran.
Did he?
It
On both?
On both, yeah. On
Oh, you
both.
just had a bad time.
I know.
You've just released it at the
Not
wrong
gonna lie, I
time.
was like, if I look deep inside myself, have I made the music that's Brit worthy? Probably not.
Really?
No, probably not. Like, if I'm actually like dive deep into I'm like, is that good enough? Like, I've just been up to Sweden and been working with.
See, again, another thing.
What?
You don't need to go to Sweden.
I know you do, mate.
You don't need to go.
Why
to Sweden.
not?
Mate, why?
You're working with the best, bruv. Yeah, but you're working with the best. You're working with the
all
best.
The time. Like you see, your
I was in the
favourite
Champions
artist-
League, mate.
You see your favourite artist, and they're like, oh, just just out in.
What do
out
you
in-
think? We're having a jolly up.
out in the wild, recording some tracks.
Yeah.
Do you really need to be there, or could you just be in your bedroom?
No, because you're in
Who are
with.
these people?
Well, I was in with a guy called Savan who's had hits for 30 years.
Oh, I know Sivan.
Do you?
No one does.
No.
Who's Sivan? No. Who's Sivan?
All right, cool. I like that, by the way.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that was
Isn't
quite
it?
funny for you. Mate, this is the first time I'm doing a podcast, and I'm not gonna lie. I've walked in and I've seen that a set has been built for us, and I
Yeah.
feel pretty important.
You feel important?
Yeah, like look, mate, you've got your game console, you've got pictures of me, you've got
my game cop.
yeah, I know. Mate, that's a Nintendo 64 controller. That's pretty ledge.
Well, I mean, it's been snipped.
But look, I've got a golf buggy. They know me well. Another picture of you, football.
You don't really like golf.
I love golf,
You don't really like golf.
mate. You're
No
just
one
jealous.
really
You don't.
likes
You're
golf.
just jealous. You don't get
one
invited.
really likes golf.
But you don't. You're just jealous. You shit at it.
No one really likes golf.
Why not?
Because it's just, they do it as a hangout.
No.
It's for people to not work. That's it.
But the thing is, you can make some good business deals. On
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. No one actually likes
Nah, when you
golf.
hit a good shot, mate. I can't. You're chatting shit. When you hit a good shot, that is better. Than
How long you been playing now? Because you're still rubbish, aren't you?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And how much do you play? Be honest.
At the moment, not enough.
What's not enough?
Like
Once a
maybe-
week.
No, maybe once every other month or something.
Once every other month.
Yeah, I ain't got time, man. Busy popstar.
Yeah, but popstar play golf when you want, can't you?
No.
Be like-
I'm writing at the moment. I'm in Sweden.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
golf is so boring.
What's your hobby then?
Football.
Game.
Yeah, gaming.
Yeah, but that's nerdy, mate.
No, you wish you could game.
I do a little bit.
You wish you could
Yeah, I
game.
wish
You
I
wish
could.
you could have the time to game.
Yeah, I do. But
Like literally, like for me, it's like I don't know. Thing is, I can't do. If I get dusted, I don't.
How old are you? 30.
32.
32. Still playing a console?
No, but but I'm one of those people though that I can't do the online thing for long.
No.
Because if I get dusted by an 8-year-old, I'm fuming.
Yeah. And would you be on headset and that, chatting to him?
No.
Good
Find
answer,
it weird.
by the way.
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
No, I'm not. Because I always think I always get pranged out that because on the new PlayStations, when you are on your controller, it starts, boots up with the mic on.
Yeah, exactly. Do you play FIFA?
No, it's dead now.
Is it?
FIFA's dead now.
Really?
It's long term dead.
Really?
Call of Duty's the one.
Is it?
Or Last of Us. That sick game. Well, do you know what they don't have in here that all my mates tell me I'm not allowed to talk about?
What?
Cards.
Oh yeah, you're a card guy.
I collect cards.
Yeah. But the thing is, nostalgically, is that a word?
Yeah. Well, not Lee.
Well, I'm making it a word.
No, maybe. It might be.
For nostalgia,
yeah.
Then I fully get that. Because if I don't get me wrong, I'm not a card guy, but if I was to open a pack of
football cards,
more like old school Pokemon.
Oh right.
I wasn't really a massive football card collector, man. I was a sticker guy maybe when I was younger.
How much did the old school Pokemon cards cost you back in the day? Do you remember that?
Mate, about $5.
Less. 1.6.
Yeah.
1.80.
You're going to the Toy Master.
Yeah, Toy Master, or even just a corner shop, right?
Yeah,
you get a single pack, right?
Yeah.
Now, guess how much? Pack.
100 quid.
600.
600 quid.
600 quid.
But you could pull a Charizard and you'd be buzzing.
Yeah, I mean, what, 50 grand if it's
50 grand?
Yeah, mate, 100 grand, 200 grand.
I need to get my mum up the loft, man. Did you ever have
you
Crazy
look like,
Bones?
I always
I look like who?
Crazy Bones.
Yeah.
No, I reckon you were a snotty kid.
What?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Kid. You know them kids that always had a little bit of snot dry.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, they know it.
No way.
It. There's always a kid in class that's
no way.
A little bit ratty. I think you always had a little bit of snot, and you were like
not a snotty guy.
Like we're talking what?
Yeah, that was my hay
always a
fever.
bit like, oh.
That was probably my hay fever. And in summer, I was definitely a snotty boy. Yeah.
What, you goggles outside kid?
No, I was, to be fair. Not goggles, but
your hay fever was the same as mine though.
It's bad.
Awful. So we've been leaked to the newspaper.
Right.
Top. Here's my thing.
Yeah.
If we're gonna get leaked, it has to be a good headline.
Yeah.
Headline's good. Congratulations on the headline.
What's the headline? I've not seen this.
Rom Tom Podcast.
Rom Tom Podcast. Good name.
Like it for two reasons.
Go on.
It's clever, like a rom-com.
It's
got my name first.
Yeah, fair play.
Did that gut you?
A little bit.
Tom Rom. Doesn't work though.
We're in the bazaar. We've made it.
But can I say this? It says a source close to the pair said Roman and Tom are really great friends.
Did you leak it? Be honest.
Oh, this is my thing.
Did you leak it?
I wish I'd leaked it.
Yeah.
Because if it's going in the paper anyway, you might as well get your 250 quid, whatever it is. I don't know.
Need that money.
But do you know what I mean though? I do think that sometimes.
Yeah.
I was like, you might as well just leak it yourself.
Have you had many leaked stories about you? What's the worst one you've had?
I don't know. I've always been quite upfront with my stories.
Right.
I've always tried to
get it out before it goes out.
Say it first.
Right.
Like I've always tried to do that.
Yeah.
Anything where when I was caught just having to throw my pants out the window at a service station, I was really scared.
What?
It's a long story. I put myself at a service station. And I was worrying because a lot of people saw me, and I thought that's gonna be in the paper.
Yeah.
And so I just said it.
I remember when I got married, it got leaked to the press. I was getting married in Mallorca, and I thought,
you're fuming.
Yeah, I was a little bit. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, who's because the only people really that knew about Mallorca was the people coming. So I was like, who here said I'm getting married in Mallorca? But to be honest with you,
I only got 150 quid for that.
Yeah, low budget.
Yeah.
But at that time I was kind of like, oh man, the beauty of mysterious love, not mysterious, the beauty of
mystery.
It's
gone,
mate. Gone. But mate, nothing happened. No, there was no cameras. There was nothing like that.
But
so
mate, I've been. You got to think, right? Like those are the types of things that I'm lucky with how I've grown up.
Yeah.
And they're the types of things where I go.
I thought you just said tings.
Tings, yeah. I didn't say that. But I might have done.
Yeah.
Might be cool for a second.
When you were a kid, Joe, did you have like cameras in your face and that?
Yeah.
Did you?
Mad.
Really?
Mad. Like when we were kids, like when we were really little.
Yeah.
Right. See, this is the horrible, like, I don't know if I'm using this word correctly, juxtaposition that you're in.
Right.
Which is like, no, it's not right. I don't know.
It sounded
anyway,
pretty good.
Sounded cool.
Yeah.
You got two ways of looking at it, basically. Like you use one or the other.
Yeah.
Like my parents like had us in flipping OK and Hello magazine when we were kids, right? But that's because my parents had no money at the time because my dad had all his operations and shit for his brain. So like they were trying to get my money, right?
Yeah.
But then when we were like, even up to when I was maybe 13, if we'd go on holiday, we were never allowed to go to the beach because when we went on the beach, like my mum and dad would always be like, there it is. And you'd see a boat come past quite far out and then like stop. And
Really?
there'd just be a long lens camera
Really?
just taking pictures of kids on beaches.
Really? That is
Mad,
odd,
innit? Mad in that sense. Like mad in that sense. I don't know. You see it less and less now. Like those old celebrity pictures on the beach.
Yeah.
You see that a lot less now.
Yeah.
But like at the time, like
Must be mad for your mum and dad though.
my whole life was my mum, me growing up, my mum crying.
Really?
Like because like they're taking like horrendous pictures.
Oh.
Like they'd only use the worst picture. Like literally, like but the best one ever was we went on a banana boat when we were kids.
Best.
And my mum was like, "Oh yeah, I'll take the kids out." Blah blah. Blah. They got pictures of it. Mate, honestly, my mum cried for like 5 days.
Did she?
I mean, to be fair, it's like
My life.
like she looks bald. Like,
Really?
like yeah, because her hair's like all the way back and like her head's like that, and then that's how they've taken the picture. But that's it. But you know those types of things, and that's where it's interesting to see like from your perspective, you're seeing it as an adult in probably the same way that my mum and dad would have seen it.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, it's different because you could expect it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you get less annoyed about it because it's like I've
that's
seen
what
it.
that's what I think about my mum and dad, for example. Like I've grown up very like humble beginnings and whatnot.
Yeah.
And like I've taken this step into the career that I'm doing, and my mum and dad are now having to like go from normality into like seeing their son, and now people know who they are. Do you know what I mean? So it's not just me. It's like my mum and dad and my brother as well. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's a bit. It's
the people around the town all asking.
Yeah. It's pretty nuts.
And do they like it or do they not like it?
My dad loves it.
Your dad loves it.
Loves it. Like he's a celebrity.
Your
in his
dad's
own
top
right.
though. Yeah.
My mum, she's cool with it. She's just very much like, yeah, he's doing well, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
She's scared of it though.
I think at first she was definitely more worried for my well-being more than anything. She was kind of like, I know what happens at parties, and I know what happens to like
Pop stars.
Do you know what I mean? And there was a point where I definitely was going down a road of like destruction and stuff like that, and she definitely saw that happening. But my mum, I'm very much close to my mum and dad. Like I'm so close to them, and she saw the signs and she pulled me in, and I remember it so well. She knocked on the door, and I hadn't been seen for a few days. I hadn't been heard, and I turned my phone off and just went on a bit of a mad one.
Yeah.
And I had a knock at the door, and it was my mum, and she was like, she came in, she was like, right, I think it's time to come home. And I actually went home, and then COVID happened, so then I got to spend more time and just got to really like recenter myself and yeah.
Well, the privilege that I've had with my upbringing is that I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
And that's why genuinely, like, I think what people don't understand sometimes is that it's like, for me, the fame thing is the least interesting thing of everything.
Yeah.
Like, hand on heart is the least interesting side.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather just make money, do fun stuff, and have a nice family.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Because all the other stuff is like, I've seen people that are at like rocket levels,
I know,
celeb,
yeah,
and they're miserable.
Life. Yeah, I know.
Like miserable.
Yeah.
So then you're saying, okay, so you want to be famous, or you want to get as big as possible, but you don't want to get too big because then you'll be sad. So where is it?
I know. Oddly, though, I think I'd love that.
What? You'd love being rocket level fame?
Yeah, 100%.
You would for a little bit, man.
I would, you know.
For a little bit. I've seen
it.
Mate, I'm telling you, you would like it for a little bit, and then you do 10, 15 years of it, and you'd look around and go, who are my mates?
Oh, yeah, no, I already think that, mate.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you don't
already
see,
think that.
and what sometimes you don't think about.
Yeah.
Is that you will have a time,
Yeah.
and you'll look around, and you'll call your mum, and you'll say, "I've got to come home," because I don't know who my mates are.
Mate, I've had the conversation with my mum.
That's what I'm saying, and that's it now.
Yeah. I'm lucky though. Like I've definitely kept, like yourself. Like you've got that core.
Yeah.
That circle of like three or four people.
Mates.
Where you're like, I know that if this was all to stop tomorrow, I could go back and they wouldn't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? And they'd be like, we love you for you, not for all that.
What would your job be?
What would my job
I know that's
be?
the deadest question in the world.
Yeah.
But what would you do?
I honestly think about this a lot because I have a massive worry, and I think about this every day. And I think
Every day.
I know it's actually unhealthy, but I think I'm going to lose it all.
Right.
So I do think what
you're looking at college courses like every day?
I've have done, yeah.
No, you haven't.
I have.
Have you?
I've looked at like
Courses.
how to write a CV. I've not really.
Never written a CV.
Well, I have when I worked at like Top Man or something like that.
Right.
Which was for 4 hours, but
You worked at Tottenham for
4 hours, yeah.
I worked at Abercrombie and Fitch for 4 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
We stood outside.
No, I wasn't that guy. No.
But
I got in an argument with one of the lads that did stand outside, and it was all over.
Really. We waffle a lot on
Yeah.
this podcast already, and it's the first episode, but I feel like we need to have at least one real question.
One real one.
Yeah, like deep
What do you wanna ask me?
stuff. What's actually been on your mind this week, man?
What's been on my mind?
Yeah, like be honest with it as well.
The genuine question.
Yeah,
Genuine answer.
yeah.
Dying.
Really?
I know that sounds awful.
No, I
This
hear
is where people go
no, I
switch
hear
off.
it, though.
Dying. Don't know why.
Right.
Had
In
a-
what sense of dying? What's
No.
it gonna be like? Where do you go?
No, like I had a realization. It freaks me out, like talking about it, which is weird because I thought I was really,
Cool with it.
yeah, I thought I was quite up to. What am I trying to say? I thought I was quite understanding of death
Right.
and understanding of things, but this week I've had moments where you're just about to fall asleep,
Mm-hmm.
and then you kind of go, "I'm gonna die
Yeah.
one day."
Yeah. Yeah. I've had that.
That's weird,
I know.
man.
I do want to die a dramatic death, though. I'm not gonna.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
I know. I don't like.
Don't say that.
I do though. I want to die.
No,
a
you don't,
dramatic
mate.
Death. I do.
No, you don't.
I do. Go out like with a bang.
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't want that. You want to be able to fall asleep and then it just happen.
Yeah.
Like, what type of dramatic death? What is that
I
answer?
don't know.
But do you never think about that though? Like, I think about dying. Like, for some reason this week I've really
Does it get you down or does it scare you?
that freaks me out.
Yeah, I do.
Really freaks
hear
me
that.
out because I go, oh my god.
You got faith?
Little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I like the idea of it,
Yeah.
and I like, but my dad has always been so like, when you're dead.
Yeah.
So I find it hard to not think like that.
Yeah.
I do think there's got to be more to what this is,
100%.
whatever this is.
Yeah.
And I really hope that when I do die,
Yeah.
it's like the Matrix, and
Yeah.
like I'll wake up in somewhere else.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that to me, I don't believe in reincarnation. That for me is the
Really?
silliest one, because how do you know you reincarnate? If reincarnation was real, everyone would be coming up being like, oh, I used to be this, or I used to do this, or I used to be this.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know about it though.
Yeah, so
It's like
therefore,
your spirit goes
but
into
therefore,
it,
is it reincarnation?
Maybe.
If you don't know about it,
Well,
or is it just a new person?
Well, it's like your soul going into. Maybe not.
Yeah, but how do
a
they
new
know it's the
person,
same soul?
But some people do remember. Have you not seen that? Like them people that go, oh my god, I used to live here. I had a dog.
Yeah, but was there proof?
Yeah, there was. Yeah. In fact, I do believe like maybe your soul goes into something
Yeah, I just think
and gives the earth a bit more energy. Or
I know what you mean. I just, it's kind of like, it's a really weird one to describe because it's like a half-second thought.
Yeah.
And then, because I think about two things. I think about first of all, I think about me dying and I go, oh my God, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, the thing that every person on this earth is so terrified of
Yeah.
is going to happen to me.
Yeah.
And there will be a moment where I take a final breath. Like, I think about it that deep.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then after that, then I go, shit, my mum and dad are going to die.
Yeah.
And then I go, I'm not ready for that.
No. Who is?
Like,
I know.
and then I just think, and then I try and like think about how my parents were when their parents died, and they weren't that bad. Like obviously, like they were like bad, but you do get over it, so you do see it.
Yeah.
And that's been my train of thought this week.
Fair. Deep.
That's deep, man.
It is deep, but
Like,
it's. I think that's a conversation that a lot of people definitely have, and a thought that everybody has.
but I don't know why it's been this week. It's been like a lot this week.
Really, that is long. If it's a lot,
boring.
It's like, fuck.
Yeah,
I need to get death off my mind.
yeah.
But
Like,
man, I'm always thinking the exact same thing though.
But do you know, I put it
death.
akin to like, you know, when you think about breathing,
Yeah,
and then you realise that you've got to breathe,
yeah.
and then you're going,
It's a mad thing.
but that's like the same thought with the death thing.
Yeah, I just think it's mad how like the light with the little light bulb we've got up on it just fizzles out and goes, and then where the fuck do you end up? I'd love
Go on.
to know
Right.
each week what you're up to. You're a busy guy, and I feel like
What, in a weird way, or what was a bit of fun for the podcast?
in a
Because that sounds like you're going to be following me, right?
I know, yeah.
Okay.
You got a little tracker on you.
Right.
No, through the podcast, I think if you know what I'm up to,
Yeah.
I know what you're up to, and
Oh, so then we can figure out when
we
to do
can
it.
figure out when to do it and
okay.
when convenient, and a bit of a.
What,
bit
so
of
you
a
want
laugh.
full access to my calendar?
Yeah, like I'll give you that much access that not even my wife or my management have. That's how much.
Wow.
That's how much I trust you, man.
Wow. That includes what time you go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. My one's a bit boring though,
Why?
because this week you know my one because
Yeah,
we
I
did
do.
it.
Yeah, we've done it.
Well, the main bit of my calendar this week was with you
me.
anyway. Yeah. We did a lovely photo shoot.
We did.
Although I think I got the best snap of the day.
Which one? You got the best snap of the day. Ah, me sleeping. Do you know? I look so comfy, by the way.
Can I say that's not a posed? Oh no, that one is posed.
No, it isn't.
What's that?
It looks like Magnum, but it's not.
Magnum's a great drink.
Great drink. It's a KAMbucha drink. Good for your gut.
KOMbucha.
Do you like KAMbucha?
It's KOMbucha.
Oh, there you go.
I've never had that.
KOMbucha. Who the fuck calls it KOMbucha?
It's KOMbucha.
I've always known it as KAMbucha.
Is it KAMbucha or KOMbucha?
Don't
Oh,
know.
look out. It's KOMbucha.
Oh
So
wow.
you've just been saying it wrong.
I've been saying it
You've
so
been trying to
wrong.
go so. See, I don't even drink the stuff, and you're saying it wrong.
KAMbucha.
So you're.
I'll quickly tell you another one. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
About calling things
Right.
different. Right.
Right.
I was at an awards evening, and this was before she was massive, and got in this taxi, and I was in the back, and then this girl was at the front, right?
Yeah.
She's like, "Who the fuck are you? Get out of the taxi." I went, "What? Who are you talking to? I'm not getting out of the taxi." She's like, "No, get out of this taxi. This is my taxi." I was like, "Oh shit, I thought it was my taxi."
Yeah.
Anyway, so she was like having it out with me. I was kind of like drunk, and she was drunk,
Right.
and I went, and I told my management, I was like, there was this girl
Yeah.
who was shouting at me, and I think her name's DeLupo. DeLupo, Dua Lipa. I was like, this girl called DeLupo was having it right out of me the other night, mate. DeLupo.
That's
Yeah.
bad. That's bad. DeLupo's bad.
That is bad, isn't it?
That's poor form.
And then she went on to be Dua Lipa.
See, you call it Dua Lipa.
What do you call it? Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
Dua Lipa. You're doing her bad everywhere.
I know.
She almost sounds like Calippo. I've already got your calendar though.
Yeah.
I know your big thing because you've been talking about it non-stop.
Yeah.
Big weekend.
Big weekend, yeah. Headlining it.
Headlining
Massive,
it. Are
mate.
you really headlining it? Or is he
Yeah.
headlining it?
No, I'm headlining it.
Yeah, but you know,
Above
what I mean,
Biffy
that's some
Clyro,
arts.
that is ledge, isn't it?
What, above Biffy Clyro?
Yeah. I honestly looked at it and went, are you sure? Like, Biffy Clyro,
That's bad
massive.
for them.
It's bad for them.
They're fuming.
They are fuming. They're like, who's this on top of us?
They're fuming, by the
They
way.
are. But honestly,
They're like,
yeah, they're gutted. They are gutted.
yeah, that's one of them where it's like,
They're gutted.
lads, we might be
On the decline.
on the decline here.
Yeah. Listen.
I don't know who that's worse for.
Listen. There's always time.
So
to,
you're properly
to grow.
headlining it. And does
Properly
that mean you
headlining
get
it.
more songs than them?
I have no idea. I've got an hour.
How many songs you got to play?
I've got an hour, so
An hour.
probably like.
How many new songs are you playing?
For that, probably like 2.
2.
Yeah.
That's too many. That's one too many.
Do you not like a new song in a set? Do you go to gigs? Not really.
I used to a lot.
Yeah.
And then since I left Capital, I've like, honestly, since I've left Capital, I know absolute niche about music.
Maybe you like music though, don't you? Still,
I love music. Yeah. But like my whole life was music. Yeah. But since I've left Capital, honestly, I know no one.
I started.
How does your throat not go?
Oh man, it's like
because you're a singer that looks like it hurts. You and Capaldi, you're both like.
No, you just go. It's like going to the gym. It's like if you don't use your voice, then and start singing crazy, it will hurt the next day. Like if you don't do arms for like, it will start hurting. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I'd love to talk to you all day and all night, but we can't do that. However, quickly, I want to mention you roll with too many people.
No, that's today.
You've got an entourage.
No, that's just today.
Brother, you've got an entourage.
No, I don't have an entourage.
You do.
Just today. No, but to be fair, that's not even the worst. Recently, I had one of the worst entourage stories recently, like outrageous.
Go on. Who is it?
Katy Perry.
Really?
It was silly. Entourage is silly.
Sense?
Wow, Thomas. If you listen to the bonus episode, I'll tell you more.
Cool.
Well, it's been fun.
It's been amazing.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
To be clear, if you are listening, if we haven't made it clear, main episode Tuesdays. You can also watch it on YouTube, but you got to download the BBC Sounds app if you want to get that Friday bonus, where you get all the good goss. That'll be good.
It will be good.
All right, bro. Well, look, well done.
Nice one, bro.
See you in the bonus.
See you in the bonus, mate.